This is Fox 5 News Morning.
Well, coming up, while the nation is honoring veterans, we have one right here in our studio that has become an entrepreneur, and his company depicts American history and patriotism through socks. I love it. We'll chat with him coming up next. Smile. Welcome back. Well, Liberty Socks is a clothing brand that gives you a patriotic feel.
It was created by a U.S. Army veteran, and the socks are proudly designed and made in the U.S. Here to talk about Liberty Socks is CEO and founder Alao Hogan. Welcome, Alao.
Hello.
Thank you. Thank you very
Welcome
much.
to the show.
Yes, we're happy to have you here. Well, we're happy to have you here. Tell me a little bit about your company and where the idea came from.
So Liberty Socks was birthed from the desire to create something unique, as well as try my hand at being an entrepreneur. In recent years, I became fascinated with American history and decided to approach American-made patriotic apparel from a different angle. The goal was simple. It was to create designs which accurately depict American history. I considered socks the perfect medium, as the market is a booming trend and is expected to continue to grow as well. But I also launched Liberty Socks with a compassion philosophy in mind. I was born and raised in Harlem, New York City, and was a product of the East Harlem Tutorial Program. That's a nonprofit organization which provides students with the academic skills required to excel in high school and in college. In 2011, when I was deployed to Afghanistan, they named a first-grade classroom after my younger brother and I called Hogan 1.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So the idea behind the naming was to acknowledge past program participants who have graduated from college and navigated successful career paths. So I was humbled, and it was a complete honor to stand and engage with the students on a yearly basis as my younger brother and I return to the school and speak to the students on the importance of striving for educational excellence and obtaining a college degree. So 10% of all profits generated from Liberty Sock sales directly support the East Harlem Tutorial Program.
That's wonderful, Lau. Tell us about your socks. I mean, it looks like you have different patterns and designs, and I'm curious to hear about the stories behind each one.
Yeah, sure. So as a desire, and the goal was to create something truly unique to pretty much spark conversation between the wearer and casual observer, I wanted to create designs that were just really special. So, for instance, we look at the design here. This is called the Reagan. It's a tribute to Ronald Reagan. So we all know he was the 40th president of the United States. So there are 40 stripes.
Very cool.
He was also the governor of California for 8 years, so there are 8 stars on the top, which represent those 8 years served. Over to the left is the Obama. It's a tribute to Barack Obama, the current 44th president of the United States. So there are 44 stars when viewed from the front or the rear, which represent his place in history as the 44th president. He was also a U.S. senator for 3 years, so there are 3 red stars. And he was a state senator for 7 years, so there are 7 white stars. So moving on to the Honolulu Hustlers collection, which is very special to me as I am a U.S. veteran. That collection is dedicated to all U.S. veterans who are dedicated to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. So just to note quickly, 10% of all proceeds from this collection are donated to a nonprofit organization called Things We Read. They provide reading lists and material to military members across the services.
I love it. Now, when you buy a pair of socks, like, does it come in packages, or does it come with an explanation of how is it packaged?
So I try to be extremely green and friendly, so I use 100% recycled poly mailers and shipping labels. But on the rear of the sock, it actually has an explanation of what the socks actually detail.
And where can people get your socks?
That's great.
They can buy them online, libertysocks.com. Next month, beginning June 6th, I'll be set up at the Montgomery Mall with my own personal Liberty Socks RMU.
Oh,
that's
wonderful.
great.
So are you local now?
I will be for the month, and then after that, we have to just reevaluate how things are going. But they can always be purchased online at libertysocks.com.
Wonderful.
Okay, so if you see them at Montgomery Mall, be sure to say hello. I saw you on Fox 5 News weekend.
Yes. And buy a pair of socks.
And thank you for all that you did for our country and continue to do. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be right back.